So it's been a while since I did a comparison review, so I'm going to do one. Today's is about Apple Motion, right up here, and Adobe After Effects. They are two programs that are designed for visual effects, or motion graphics as some people call them. These programs, mostly After Effects, or mainly After Effects, are used by professionals in movies to make the movies a little bit better, to add that extra bit of visual flair to them, make them eye-catching to the user. But for prosumers, I'm going to talk about which one's better, and for professionals, I'm going to talk about which one's better. So, let's do this. So, as I always do with software, the user interfaces are important. So, here is Motions right here, and as you can see, uncluttered, like Final Cut Pro's, everything's spaced out, everything's integrated quite well, it's very user-friendly. When we compare to After Effects has a lot of windows open, has a lot of tabs open. It's cluttered like Premiere Pro. They kind of work as a unit in terms of how they look. So After Effects, despite it being crammed, it's designed to be crammed simply because there are so many tools that professionals need. But Motion, it's slightly more simple than After Effects, so you know, the cluttered workspace isn't needed. So those are the two user interfaces. Let's move on. So the most important thing about visual effects programs is what kind of features do they have and what kind of visual effects can you achieve with the programs? Well, first of all, if you're doing something basic, you say you want to create a lightsaber, or you just want to green screen something, or you want to mask something out, Motion's going to be absolutely fine for that. There's no point spending as much money as you need to buy After Effects in order to do that. However, if you want to work with more complicated stuff, such as working in 3D, maybe motion tracking, more complicated stuff like that, I would go with After Effects because it handles the job better. Gives the user some more options to increase the fluidity and the rapidity of the operations that you perform. Having said that, Motion can be used to customize Final Cut Pro, as I mentioned in my Final Cut Pro versus Premiere Pro review. You can create custom generators, custom titles, custom effects, and custom transitions, all to be used in Final Cut Pro. So on that side, Motion is far better than After Effects. So yeah, those are the features. So now it comes to the program's level of customization. Well, if you look at the workspaces and how they're all laid out, you can rearrange the workspace of After Effects to pretty much however you want. There's a little tab in the top right which asks you what kind of workspace you want to use in terms of animating, visual effect, chroma keying. There's different modes like that. I don't think chroma keying's in there because that's just a small thing. But you can customize your workspace to however you want. Motion, it allows you to, you know, resize the windows, resize the canvas, zoom into it, resize the timeline, but it doesn't give you the level of customization of the workspace that After Effects does. So people who want to fit a lot in, that might not be so convenient. As the actual customization of the programs themselves and what they do, Motion, while it can customize, it cannot be customized. There aren't any plugins or presets available for Motion that allows you to customize the way that it handles things. However, After Effects is the complete opposite, the complete polar opposite. There are thousands upon thousands of plugins and presets that you can download, most of them for free online. In fact, Video Copilot's got quite a few good ones, shameless plug. But yes, After Effects is far better if you aren't pleased with the current tools, which you really should be, and want some more stuff. So which program is better overall? Well, firstly, the price. People are going to want to know how much these cost. Most people know that After Effects and all Adobe programs are pretty damn expensive. And let me just quickly check how much After Effects is. And yeah, just like I thought, £700 or $1,000 if you are overseas. That is a lot to pay for a visual effects program. Having said that, since, you know, professionals making movies want it to have high production values, they will pay for that. And if you are a type of person who doesn't care about money and who wants a nice professional program that can do pretty much anything, then by all means go with After Effects. Having said that, take a look at Motion's price, which I'm doing right now, which is on the Mac App Store. It's only £35. It is 20 times less than After Effects. £35 or $50 if you are overseas. It is an absolute bargain for the amount of stuff that it does. I use it for customizing Final Cut Pro, I use it for doing visual effects in my videos, I use it for making intro sequences to series that I may do, which maybe I should make one for my Pokemon series, I don't know. I've tried and I really can't be bothered so far. But, if you, yeah, as I say, Motion is just an absolute bargain for what it does. If you're trying to do something simple and you want a cheap application, Motion will do just fine, and I give it a 5-star application just on its own anyway. So that is my opinion of the two programs. If you're a prosumer and you want to do something simple, use Motion, and if you are a professional who does not care about money because he makes so much from his movies, then After Effects is fine. Although I would say that if you're a student and you want After Effects, because I don't know, you might be using it at school, like I do, then you might want to get it as part of the production premium package that I mentioned in my video editing software comparison review, because that gets you at a better pricing. But enough about that. That's the end of the review. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. In my next comparison review, I don't know what I'm going to do, so leave a comment down below telling me what I should do, and I will see you then. Or maybe I'll see you in my next Pokemon video. Who knows? Bye.